Hi, this is Justin the Astrologer with today's reading. Today is Monday, August the 24th. All right, it's time for your daily tarot reading. Today is Monday, August the 24th. All right, the first card I have here is the Ten of Wands reversed. And so what this card is telling me today is it makes me feel like a little bonfire, the way the wands are stacked up like that. I know we've been doing a whole lot of energy inside the house, so what this is telling me is to get out, have a little bit of a bonfire. There's a lot of excess energy we really have to burn off. That's the imagery I'm getting here, is we have overabundance of creative energy, of physical energy, of active energy inside our life, and we just really need to burn it out, get rid of it, move on to something else outside. I'm feeling like jogging and getting out and kind of doing some more, like a hike or some real burning that bodily energy. The energy around it is I have the moon reversed. And so that's telling me is that we're really going crazy just with this kind of lockdown. You know, here we are, we want to go out and we want to be social, but we have to stay inside and keep ourselves protected. There's some conflicting information everywhere about how we should actually be doing this. Should be wearing masks, should be wearing shields, should we walk around with some sanitizer and squirts and get in front of us a can of Lysol just as you're walking. You know, just surround yourself in a cloud of aerosol. I can't believe I said that. All right, anyway, so the moon reversed here, it's just telling us that we've got this kind of chaotic, crazy energy around us right now. We're driving ourselves nuts trying to find a way to get through with it. Sometimes I like to watch The Office or a comedy series, but I mean, how many times have you watched The Office? Turn it off and do something else for a little while. You know, just maybe get out of the house. It's really what it's telling me to do. Get out of the house, burn off some of that energy, even if it's just walking around the neighborhood, something like that, just to get rid of the monotony and the doldrum of every day. Next card I have is the Knight of Pentacles. And so this is really telling me that we've been working very hard on trying to find out who we are and what our path is. It feels like this shutdown has happened right when Saturn and Jupiter are in Capricorn, and now they're in retrograde Capricorn. So we're going to keep going through this energy again as soon as it goes direct. And so that means that it's like the universe is saying everyone gets a time out. Everyone's getting a time to figure out their life, figure out what the hell they want to do. We don't have much of a choice because, you know, it's Saturn and Jupiter who are telling us this. We listen to Saturn and Jupiter, or you better listen to Saturn and Jupiter, honestly. And so that's what this card is telling me right here. It's like we've been trying to work on ourselves, figure out what our life purpose is, what our real meaning, what our mundane purpose is, our job, our career, our focus, all those things. And because we've been spending so much time on who am I, what am I doing, that can lead to some feelings of maybe some poor mental health, some ill health issues. One of those keys to that I've heard, I mean, you know, is endorphins and exercising. So actually getting out of the house, running around the neighborhood, that might really help just burn some of those things off. It might even give you a creative pursuit or something else to do. The next card we have is the Hermit reversed here. And this is kind of the triggering event. And this one is maybe we've spent a little bit too much time thinking about ourselves and what we're doing and how it's affecting us. What this card is telling me is that we need to reach out to some of our other friends and just see how they're doing. Okay, spend today, get some of that energy out, call your friend up and say, hey, would you like to have a socially distant run with me today? Would you like to have a socially distant walk with me? Reach out to a coworker or someone you haven't actually spoken to since the shutdown began, and see how they're doing. Make a sincere connection, make a sincere effort. 2020 is about keeping people in our lives who we really want to have in our lives. And that's what I'm feeling with the Knight of Pentacles, that Saturn energy coming around and kicking our ass, along with the Hermit telling us, you know, hey, we need to think about other people and not just ourselves. Let's see here, what's next? Things that we need to avoid today. I have the Two of Wands reversed. And so what this is telling me today is to kind of avoid some of the long-term planning. I know we talk about that a lot on this channel and things that we're supposed to do that way. The Two of Wands reversed here, what it's telling me is it's telling me that we want to look towards the future a little bit and plan, but because it's reversed, I don't think we necessarily need to do that today. While we have written our goals down, we have all our things written in our journal and what we're supposed to do, today put it down a little bit and live in the moment. That's what it's telling me to do. Avoid planning towards the future, or when is this going to end, when is this going to change, when is it going to go back to normal. There is no normal anymore. We're all dealing with this crazy chaotic world. Like I said, Saturn and Jupiter, they're just really running game on us, baby. I was gonna say something real dirty there, but I decided to change my mind. Yeah, and so what are we hoping for today? We're hoping for the Four of Wands, Four of Swords. Now you may look at this card and the first thing that came to me is, boy, I hope to die, but that's not it. What I look here is I look at this little window in the back, and I'm drawn to the two people there and how they're in kind of this romantic proposal gesture. He's on his knees and she's, standing listening to it. Like I said, reach out to those other people. This is really important today. Reach out to those coworkers after work, during work. Just pick one. A friend, someone like that, a parent who you've been having some issues with, a sibling. I could probably get my sister and just see how she's doing. Reach out and just make sure that they're okay, because, today, Monday the 24th, is going to be a crazy day. It's there's a lot of this energy, just a lot of the energy. When I have this Knight of Pentacles here, it's like we're gardening and this is the seed and we're trying to plant it in the earth here. And because we're that tiny seed in the dirt, we're absorbing water, we're absorbing nutrients, we're absorbing sunlight and warmth from the soil, and we haven't really grown yet. Well, right now we're beginning to expand and having the first few feelings of that growth. And so that's what this can really feel like. It's like we're sitting here, we're dying, we're stagnant, we're not really sure what we're doing, but what we have here is we have this wonderful beginning. This beginning image here in the back of the card. And that's what it's telling me, is that we have been working behind the scenes for a while. Our life's purpose is to grow and to flourish. And right now we're seeding. We're starting to sprout. We're not starting to bud yet, but we're getting ready to just reach out of the earth. How other people can help us today, or how they can influence us. Ooh, I have the Nine of Swords. Yeah, call your friend, call your family, call that person, reach out to them, see how they're doing, okay? Because they're probably not doing too well, all right? They may say they're doing fine, but they're probably gonna be really grateful to hear from you, because they're like, man, I've been going through it. I know everyone else has. So this is really something that we're trying to do, is reach out to that other person, make sure they're okay. Just give them a, hey, what's up? How you doing? Try to invite them out to some kind of socially distanced fun activity. I know Walmart's doing these drive-in movie things. I tried to see if there was one close to where I live, but it's like 45 miles away. And I'm like, man, because that just looked like it'd be so much fun to actually go to a drive-in movie like way back when. But yeah, your friends, they're probably stressing. They probably got a lot of issues going on, just as everyone else does. It's 2020. It's supposed to be about finding yourself and finding your family, your new tribe, those people around you. Reach out, see how they're doing, okay? What we hope for today is the Lovers reversed. Initially, today may not feel like it's a day where you want to be around other people. You may feel a little crabby, a little overworked. Crabby, speak of the Cancer card. A little overworked, a little crabby. Maybe you didn't expect to actually reach out and make a connection with that person today. You're going to be really surprised that you actually do when you do reach out, and definitely call, definitely text. That's really important that you do that today. How you're going to feel? Yeah, we have the Eight of Wands here. Isn't that funny? We were talking about a campfire earlier. This is like one of those really long marshmallow skewers. So the Eight of Swords, what it's telling me today is that, yeah, you're feeling bound, you're feeling restricted. There's so many things that you just can't get out and do right now. So you're gonna have to do it verbally. You're gonna have to do it where you can't actually see, where you can't actually move, where you can't actually go out, but you can do it verbally and you can do it mentally. All right, call your friend. Oh, I think this is what we do today. We don't do this, we do this now. Call your friend, see how they're doing. You know, reach out, talk to them, see what's going on. Final energy for the day, how you're gonna feel overall. 8 of Coins reversed, yeah. You're not really going to want to work. You're not really going to want to do any of those horribly mundane things that we all have to do. We're all responsible for doing. But what this one is saying is it really is time for you just to put down those tools, put down the work, put down those seeds that we're trying to grow and build, and reach out to connect with the other person, okay? It really feels like this is either a current or a former coworker or colleague, someone you used to see on a daily basis who you don't see any longer. Reach out to one of those people, someone that you've really wanted to be friends with but haven't had the opportunity to because it's been months of this, you know, bullshit. Yeah, see if you can't try to find those people and see if they won't be there open to receiving your message, because I'm pretty sure they're going to be happy to hear from you. Let's see here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 out of 10 reversals. That's pretty normal for a 10-card spread, so no crazy energy there. 1, 2, 3 major cards. That's about normal for a 10-card spread, so nothing too crazy there. We don't have any cup cards. We do have the moon, which is very Cancerian, very Scorpio, very Pisces, very water energy, but no actual cup cards. We have 3 swords, and 2 wands, and 2 coins. So this is really about communicate. Oh, yeah, there's 2 wands. I said 2 wands, yeah. It's really a very masculine energy, getting out there and communicating, talking, action, doing. That's what today's spread really feels like. It's getting out there, connecting, finding a plan for an activity. Just make sure you're following your rules and your guidelines, because we don't want anyone to get sick. Anything else that's jumping out at me here? If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and hit the notification button for more daily tarot videos.